Spring. A time for rebirth, renewal, and new clothes. So why not head over to our Teespring store, where you can support some smaller artists to bring some great designs to life. Our diamond shirts, cartoons are cool, player select, and so much more. So many shirts! We know you have spring fever. We know you want one of these shirts. Go check them out. Link in the description. Now on to the video. Welcome back to Crystal Clear. I'm Vox, and first things first, I want to say, guys, I know we've been kind of slacking on Steven Universe content lately. I've personally been giving a lot of love to Star vs. the Forces of Evil and other cartoons. And while I do want to keep giving that love to other shows and Marvel, check out our Avengers Endgame content if you haven't already, I also haven't forgotten about this channel's roots. So while we are in this hiatus between Season 5, Season 6, the movie, and anything that comes after it, I'll do my part and give you guys updates on the show and its production for the things that I find interesting and can speculate on. So not every single thing, every single recording session, but if something sticks out to me, you bet I'm going to cover it. And that actually brings me to today's topic. As you guys may know, Steven Universe is recorded on Wednesdays. For as long as the show is in production, a new episode is recorded every week on Wednesday morning. Now in the past on this channel, we have actually used these recording sessions to figure out and indicate what will happen in the show's future, all the way back even 2 years ago for episodes such as Room for Ruby, or speculating on a recording session that ended up being Change Your Mind, and really ADRs for the Diamond Days arc as a whole. A few months back, the voices for Rainbow Quartz 2.0 and Sunso were in the booth, indicating that they'll make a triumphant return soon as well. But this week's recording session had me excited, as we had Michaela Dietz, Dee Dee Magdahall, and Kimberly Brooks all in the booth, Amethyst, Pearl, and Jasper. Jasper! While the description of the post didn't really lean into any major plot points, I mean, why would they? We have to make note of the fact that Jasper and Pearl will be in the same episode, and what this could mean for Jasper's redemption arc. Now, Jasper and Pearl do not have an extensive history of being on screen together. We have the end of the return, where the gems first meet Jasper, the end of Jailbreak, where Jasper fuses into Lapis, although that wasn't really a direct interaction with Pearl, Super Watermelon Island, again, not a direct interaction with Pearl, and Gem Hunt, where Pearl more or less just goes, Jasper! Yeah, that's not much for interaction. However, with this upcoming episode, I think we can actually have some pretty meaningful interactions between Pearl and Jasper. Interactions that couldn't have transpired until this point in the story. I already can feel some sisterly love between Jasper and Amethyst, but when you look at Jasper and Pearl, it just makes perfect sense that they will hit it off, because they have one thing in common: Pink Diamond, aka Rose Quartz. Now I'm sure in this upcoming season, a huge focus will be on the fallout of these newly uncorrupted gems, dealing with the knowledge that Rose Quartz was Pink Diamond, especially for Jasper. Jasper is a gem who emerged for one sole purpose: to destroy Rose Quartz and avenge Pink Diamond. Pink Diamond clearly meant a great deal to Jasper. There's clearly a story to be told there, and it's one that I think we'll actually get in this upcoming season. For Jasper, retreating to Homeworld and the diamonds attacking Earth wasn't the end of the war. The war was never over for Jasper, and I think you can apply this exact same thing to Pearl. The war did not end for her when Pink Diamond staged her shattering. The events of the series up until Diamond Days was probably everything Pearl feared, but in the back of her head knew was coming: the return of Homeworld and the diamonds. These are two characters greatly affected by war and greatly affected by the same person, both whom may have had a very personal and intimate relationship with Pink Diamond. Just as how that trauma and pain didn't subside for Pearl right away, especially after Rose gave up her physical form to give birth to Steven, Jasper's trauma and pain won't subside just because the diamonds are buddy-buddy with Steven and the crystal gems now, just because she's uncorrupted. Jasper's lust to get revenge on Rose Quartz, to get revenge on Earth, to push away who she is, her heritage, her roots on the planet, it drove her to fusing with a corrupted gem, violating her morals, searching for power, anything to make her feel validated as someone worthy of living. And hey, seeking out fusion to feel good about themselves? Well, we know Pearl has been through a similar struggle. Pearl has a lot more in common with Jasper than meets the eye. die. It's actually pretty crazy, and just thinking about the possibilities of Jasper's redemption and the interactions that can transpire between these two characters, it warrants the story continuing past season 5. It is definitely a story that needs to be told. I don't think Amethyst alone can do the trick and make Jasper go to a goody-goody two-shoes. No, Jasper needs Pearl. Pearl is really the only one that can help Jasper understand why Pink Diamond cherishes this planet so much to the point of staging her own shattering, fighting a war against herself, causing the creation of the corrupted gems. Again, Jasper hates Earth, and she pretty much kind of hates herself. She more or less just buries it as much as possible, which is why her breakdown in Earthlings was so heartbreaking. Yeah, we knew Jasper as an a-hole antagonist, but in that moment, she was a soldier who finally, after thousands of years, gave up the war, waved the white flag at the expense of her own sanity. If Pearl can help Jasper understand what Pink Diamond saw in Earth, Jasper will also be able to see the beauty and worth within herself. And I know not everyone's a fan of the big buff Cheeto Puff, but don't you think she at least deserves that? To not hate herself? As it's that resentment against herself and her origins that caused her to be the way she is in the series. Jasper's redemption isn't just getting redeemed in the eyes of fans or the crystal gems. Jasper's redemption is ultimately getting redeemed in the eyes of herself, learning to love and embrace who she is. But here's the thing, much like Peridot's redemption arc, I really see Jasper's own redemption arc being pushed by one thing: conflict. Peridot had the cluster. I think Jasper also needs an opposing force that causes her to work with the crystal gems and protect the planet. I've already speculated in the past what the next threat could be, but come on, Jasper's a soldier. She's a fighter. Her redemption arc can't just be her fighting amongst the crystal gems and being mad at everyone and herself. While the show has missed the mark of her standing up against the diamonds as a threat, I definitely think a new threat is what Jasper needs to finally get the push to not just appreciate Earth, but appreciate herself and become a full-fledged crystal gem. Not every homeworld gem is a crystal gem now. I know that sounds kind of obvious, but what I mean is, just because the diamonds are readjusting their morals and beliefs, thus causing homeworld soldiers to not shoot the crystal gems on sight, doesn't mean every single homeworld gem conforms to the ideas and beliefs that the crystal gems themselves hold. I'm sure someone like Emerald still sees Earth as a backwater, useless planet, that it's still only being spared because Steven is technically Pink Diamond, and the diamonds love their pink. So when we finally begin this new season, as far as Jasper's concerned, I can definitely see her initially being along the lines of, look, just because the diamonds like you doesn't mean I do. I won't beat you into a pulp, but I ain't gonna sing and frolic either. You managed to ruin that Peridot and Lapis, but you'll never ruin me. And then like a Steven bomb later, she's gonna be ruined. All in all, I am very excited for the future of this series, and I am ecstatic to see where Jasper's character goes. If you guys have been with this channel since the beginning, you know Jasper is one of my favorite characters in Steven Universe, that I've been pushing for her return and redemption arc since the moment she was corrupted in Earthlings. And now that redemption arc, that true return, is getting closer and closer, and I am getting very giddy and very excited. Now there's another very important season 6 update that I want to talk about, so stay tuned and keep an eye out on this channel for that when it drops. I'll also be doing more character analysis like my Peridot one, and I'll see if I can cook up more theories. But for now, what do you guys think? Are you excited for Jasper's redemption arc? How do you think it'll go down? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your thoughts at Roundtable Vids. And for more of my own thoughts, you can find me at Fox. We're also on Instagram. Help the Roundtable grow by either becoming a member of the channel or supporting us over at Patreon. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please throw it a like and subscribe to the Roundtable for more great cartoon content. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. Fox out.